What is bonsai? Is it this? Is it this? Is it any one of a number of these other trees through this garden? The answer is it's all of them. There are many different styles and types of bonsai, and though the literal translation is bon, being tray, pot, or other, slab even really, and planting, or tree, depending on which translation you go with. Does that mean any tree in a pot is a bonsai? No. Can any tree in a pot be styled to be a bonsai? Sort of. There's so much different takes and thoughts on all of that. But here, at Unroyuen, where I work, we consider the hobby of bonsai to be a craft and an art. We're constantly building, growing, and working on big, old trees. But we also like our little trees, our smaller trees, our different styles. Bonsai and its predecessor Panjing from China have been practiced for hundreds, if not thousands of years. And its true origins have been lost in time. Though traditionally done with native Japanese trees, now as it spreads across the world, we use lots of different types of trees. We incorporate lots of the different styles and in lots of different sizes. This is on the larger end of a bonsai. This Ficus rubiconense, or Port Jackson fig, approximately 160 centimetres tall, with a spread of about the same. A base trunk that needs weeding, but there's 20, 40, 60 centimetres or 2 foot across. The Navari is a beautiful tree. Ficus trees are tropicals, or fig trees are tropicals. They're grown in warm climates, meaning in winters we can grow them inside in hothouses like this. If you do grow them inside a house, they need supplementary light, UV grow lights and the things to really kick them on, to keep them thriving, not just alive. The difference between thrive and alive is a very different thing when it comes to bonsais being kept indoors. You can sustain them through a winter indoors, though being outside when the temperatures are above 5C, which I think from memory is about 20, see 5C, I can't get that to focus. 5C is about 40 degrees, 42. Keeping ficus above 42 degrees Fahrenheit or 5 Celsius is out of frost, snow and ice will keep them alive over winter. It is currently winter here, hence our deciduous are leafless, like this ash, It's the end of winter, and they'll soon start popping. So I see some of the new growth up here just coming through. Now these aren't bonsais; these will be in-ground trees. These two big here are callistemons, or bottle brushes, as they're sometimes called, which have been reclassified as melaleucas actually by science. Though 90% of Australians are still just going to call them bottle brush or callistemons. As I said, there's many different styles of bonsai. From forests like this giant recently put together. Twin trunk, two different trunks there. Nagari or exposed root on this wisteria. Informal upright on this azalea. Root over rock, like this trident maple. We can't see the sunlight coming in, how well that is. Multi-trunk from one base. It's not quite a clump, but it starts to get that feel. Another twin trunk. Cascade or semi-cascade. Semi-cascade because the leaves don't go below the pot rim. If the branches and leaves would go below this level of the pot, under the ground, that makes it a cascade. This one's above, so it's a semi-cascade. But we do have plenty of cascades around. Let me go find one for you. Looking. Not here at the moment. Another semi-cascade trident this time. As you can see, these will leaf out very shortly. Some of them are just starting to. Like over here, the calorie pear. It's already starting to leaf out. Get some new leaves on it. Some vigor. It's wide up over winter, like most of these. Give them their shape. One of the ways we help get them, we use a lot of wire to shape things. Sometimes we use guy wires to hold branches in place, like this one here, instead of just wiring the whole branch, like has been done here. Clipping and growing is another method where you cut back to excess that you don't want, keeping things in shape, like this was done yesterday, cutting out some of the thicker, chunkier parts that were no longer needed. Alright, hope this has been a little bit informative. Somebody's taken something out of it, as well as getting to see a great bunch of trees, starter stock type things down the bottom. Lots of different projects going on. Hope you enjoyed.